What's going on, everybody? Firechicken here at the Scrapyard. Haven't gone live with you face to face in quite a while. Apologize for that. Life gets busy, but we've been doing a lot of different things out here at the Scrapyard. We've really been growing a lot, and a lot of new opportunities come up. And I want to maybe share a little bit of that with you guys, and maybe just kind of recap 2024. Maybe talk a little bit about 2025. So first off, I want to say Merry Christmas, and I hope everybody had a good holiday. And I want to say Happy New Year. That's coming up in a couple days. Hopefully everybody stays safe and celebrates that responsibly. That's just the old man in me talking, but 2024, amazing year. We had so many fights. We had an event every single month. A lot of new personalities came out, met a lot of fighters, and we had a lot of people returning too. A lot of consistent, OG fighters still coming out to the Scrapyard and fighting regularly. So I mean, I'm appreciative towards that. I got in there a couple times. Victor, what's up? Team Soul. I like my cheese drippy, bro. How's it going? Pablito, I signed up for January 25th card. How do I find out who my opponent is? Good question. So the general way the process works is sign up, show up, get matched up, and fight. Now, if you're traveling from out of state, sometimes we'll pre-match you. We do that just to ensure that you do get a match. Now, if we don't pre-match you, don't worry. When you sign up, do your waiver and everything at the fights, your location's going to be on there, and we're going to make you a priority to match up, because we don't want you spending all that money traveling and time and all that to come out and not get a match. Naughty Nate, Merry Christmas, bro. I hope you and your fam had a good one as well. 2024 was such a great year. It's been a pleasure to become part of the Scrapyard. Can't wait for 2025. Hashtag Reptilian Top Team. Naughty Nate, thank you so much. Nate was an addition to the Scrapyard in 2024. I don't know if he came out in 2023, but 2024 became a big part of the Scrapyard, helps out a lot. Their whole team, they bring fighters out, they help out with the events. Just awesome people. If you're down in the Vancouver, Portland area and you're looking for somebody knowledgeable, looking for, training, that's where you go. Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu. Is there going to be any fight this stream? No, unfortunately, this is just me talking. And that's just kind of how it is sometimes. You can learn a little bit more about what goes on here at the Scrapyard if you tune into our podcasting style stuff. It's not always going to be fights. So, but you know what? I do got a new fight coming out today. So I feel like I give you guys a good amount of fights, probably like at least a new fight every other day. So I do have a fight coming out today. It's going to be 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, West Coast time. So look out for that new fight coming out. I can't remember which one it is because I edited them a few days ago and then I schedule them for release. So let me see here. I'm just going to check something really quick. I don't know if I'm able to do it or not. That's not letting me. Oh, well. All right. So let me get into it. I actually didn't plan on really doing like a long chat here. It's kind of just for me to get some information out to you guys. Oh, there we go. Got to make them. Yeah. Okay. Try to get some information out to you guys, keep you updated, let you know if there's any big things coming up, and I'm going to do that. So listen up here. So January 25th is going to be our next event. Signups are currently live on our Facebook group, Street Beef Scrapyard. I don't know. We got like 48,000 members in there. So go to Facebook, type in Street Beef Scrapyard. It's the group, not the page. 48,000 or 49,000 members. Click, go through, read the stuff, because it's really important. Like I put rules and everything in there to keep the sanity in the group. Keep the respect level high. It should be a place that people want to come to feel like, you know, accepted and make friends and gain opportunities and just be part of something big. We are a community at the Scrapyard. We're not a fight club or anything like. We're a community of fighters and fight enthusiasts that come together. And I believe 2025 we're really going to be pushing to do more things for other people. Short Temper, what's up? Good to see you on here, my man. Is there a Discord? Yes, there is a Discord. So if you look up Streepy Scrapyard on Discord, let me see if I can provide a link. So the thing is with the Discord group, if I had like enough people that were consistently making that, you have the same Pit Vipers. Nice. I'm a Pit Viper fiend. What can I say? If we have enough people that are like active in the Discord group, like I can work that more. I could make people moderators. I don't know if I have to invite you, but let me see here. Let's see if I can copy a link. Copy link. Okay, I'm gonna post it in this chat, you guys. I think currently, like in the Discord group, it's mainly just fighters. So let me see here. This one's live. Okay. All right, I'm posting the link to the Discord. Hopefully we get a couple people in there, right? Oh, yeah. I'd like to see that more active. Like I try to have an account on like every single platform you can think of just to cover. I don't know. Like sometimes I just go on this thing where I start uploading things to different platforms. I've got them on. I'm on X. I'm on Threads. I'm on Blue Sky. I'm on Reddit. I'm on Rumble. I'm on everything that you can think of. And it's to grow, to expand, to get word out about us. That's why. So anyway, January 25th, we've actually got more documentary related stuff coming up in our January event. So, you know, fighters that maybe want to make an appearance on the documentary, I'd consider signing up for the January 25th event. I'm just gonna be real with you. It might be the last opportunity to get any potential screen time in the documentary. And this documentary, I'm not joking, guys. This is a big documentary. It's not like a 15-minute piece on YouTube. It's not like a you know, a story here or there. It's like a full-length documentary, like hour to 2 hours long. So I encourage everybody to keep an eye out for updates on the documentary. The company doing it already has a number of documentaries out. They're all on Prime Video. So I'm assuming that, not assuming, I know that our documentary will also be featured on Prime Video. So it's going to be tapping into a completely new audience that not everybody sits around on YouTube and watches videos. But I feel like getting the word out about the Scrapyard on a different platform like that will encourage people to make the jump over to YouTube and specifically subscribe to our channel. You have to admit, like, for what it is, we provide free fights on a consistent basis. It's constant entertainment for you guys, like constant. You guys get to see character development. You see fighters come out, train, get better, win championship titles. And sometimes, you know what, you see them move on to bigger and better things. We've had a couple fighters move on to professional level. We've had some fighters that have moved on to like USA boxing stuff. We've had some fighters move on to amateur MMA and actually win titles. We've got fighters that have been out here that are Muay Thai champions. So the longer we are in existence, the more examples of what you can gain from the Scrapyard are going to be more obvious. But I love seeing fighters move on to the next level. It hurts me to have to see them go, but I do like to see, you know, a fighter progress and get what they want, chasing their goals, and hopefully remembering the scrapyard. Hopefully remembering the scrapyard. Remember, we're just something to assist you on your journey. I encourage people to take advantage of it as far as building your own social media, letting people know who you are. A couple examples of this. Look, we've got some fighters out here that are really well known on YouTube. We've got some champions, but they could be a lot bigger if they just worked their Instagrams, their YouTubes, and other platforms a little bit more. And Lord Magenta, I want to say one thing about the person that you've mentioned here is Death Sentence. And I go back to this constantly because Death Sentence is one of those really viral, well-known. He's in the spotlight currently, and he's taking full advantage of it by building up his Instagram. What's up, Sam K? He's posting every day. I mean, really, like fighters, and this is what I try to tell, my fighters out here at the Scrapyard. I try to tell you guys, like, really to work social media like that. You've already got a name, you've already got like a presence. Just post. That's what people want. They want consistent interaction. They want consistent entertainment. They want to see. They don't want to go back to your Instagram profile a week later and see that the last thing that you posted was the last thing that they saw. They want to see like, oh man, I missed some stuff. I mean, yes, Psalm K, you're right. But also what social media can do if you do have the skill, what the skill is going to, what the social media is going to do for you is think of it as like scouters are watching too. Yeah, people are watching because fighters are entertaining, but like, there's people out there that have promotions and would love nothing more than to see somebody that, has some views and stuff on Instagram or YouTube, like fight on their show. And they're going to want the more skilled fighters. That's what they're going to want. I'm skill and that it factor. If you got both of those, if you got a look, if you've got the skill, I mean, you're just, what's up? I'd be interested to have more standings fighters. I like when a fighter has skill with the gimmicks. Yeah, of course. I mean, if you go back and like look at, well, let's look at like UFC, for instance. Like, there's a lot of, I mean, everyone in there's a skilled fighter, but no, I'm not going to give you a shout out. Change your screen name, maybe. Go look at the UFC. The ones that really stand out are the ones that have the whatever you say, the gimmick, right? I mean, you got a lot of talent in there, but there's boring fighters too. There's boring fighters out there, but people want more than that. They want a little bit of a gimmick too. They don't want just like a, how do I say this? They want more. I mean, that's why, Sugar Sean O'Malley, he gets a lot of attention because of his pizzazz, his gimmick, he's also a really skilled fighter. If he was just all flash and no talent, then he wouldn't have nearly the eyes on him that he does. And same goes for if he was all skill and no entertainment. How can I be entertained? How can I be an entertaining fighter? I mean, you just gotta be yourself, I think, and open up and give the fans something more than just, this is fighter A, this is fighter B. They want more than that. They want something they can relate to. They want something that gets their attention. Oh, it's going pretty good. But anyway, yeah, January 25th is our next one. Signups are in the Facebook group. I would encourage people to go sign up because yes, documentary. I'm telling you, you want to be on that documentary. Well, there's your opportunity. I do need a fighter for January. I need a 135-pound level 0 MMA fighter. Level 0 means you've never trained MMA. You're just willing to put some gloves on and fight someone else that doesn't really have any other skills. This 135 fighter has a big following, I guess. So it might be, and I'm looking for people that have fought in the scrapyard before. Mainly, I'm looking for people that have fought in the scrapyard. I'm also for February. I'm looking. This is February 22nd. I'm looking for a 160-pound level 2 kickboxer. This fight will be featured on something. I'm not going to go into details on it, but I need to know. I'm looking for with Phoenix Resale. I don't know who Phoenix Resale is. How many fights are on the 25th? So we have a good amount of signups for the 25th, actually, but I haven't made any matches per se. There's only one match, and it's going to be the shocking conclusion of Pappas versus Solo. But don't rule out the fact that Pappas and Solo might also team up and do something together on January 25th. We're really going to start this year off with like a bang for sure. So I'm really looking for that 135er though. I do need that. And trust me, it's only going to benefit you. What do I think about Pappas? Pappas is a good guy. Pappas is open to learning. Pappas is one of the most durable, hardworking people out at the scrapyard. And his style, very unconventional, but he is trying to tweak it and make it better. I think he's a good guy. Can't wait to get in their box next month. Yeah, can't wait to meet you, man. Looking for more female fighters. That's another thing. If you're following us on Instagram, which I hope you are, I posted a couple female fights today. Hostility, I posted one of her old ones. I posted one of Cherry Bomb's old ones. So yeah, I mean, we do got options for okay, that's good. Okay, sorry, just looking at Mr. Nice Guy Alexander. Proud of your boy. You should get. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we're not making stuff political out here. Everybody's accepted at the scrapyard. I don't care. Come out here if you're respectful to other people. We accept you. We will gladly, let you come out here and fight. People all come from different walks of life, different religious backgrounds, different political views. But you know what? You can come out here and be friends with anybody because you can find common ground with the fight game. Sometimes you might just find new training partners. Sometimes you will find like-minded people out here, but we aren't about pushing anything any certain way. Like I'm not into pushing people away. We want people to want to come out here. That's what makes us such a good community. It's like in the desert where you've got all the different animals will come together to the drinking water hole, and they won't destroy each other because it's common ground. And that's kind of what the scrapyard is. It's common ground. But anyway, let me get through. So February 22nd, March 22nd, documentary coming up. Fighter of the year. I still got to make a video. So I've actually been gone. I went on a little trip, just recharged my batteries out to the beach. I went out to La Push, Washington, Twilight Country. Had a great time. Feel definitely recharged after that trip. And um oh, thank you. I like my pit vipers too. Psh, 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 psh. My wife actually got me a new pair for Christmas. I haven't opened up yet, but fighter of the year though. So I do got to make a video. I got to be more official about it, but Dad, most definitely most improved of 2024. He snatched up the fighter of the year. He will get his name on the wall before the next event. He'll also get his own personalized video. He'll get some new HKA gloves. Good all around. Another thing that we got coming up is we are doing a UK trip in June. So we're going to be flying over to London in June. It was supposed to be for February, but after talking to the promoter, we extended it out. We felt that it would be better off in June. July will be our 5-year anniversary. And I can't say anything about it yet, but our anniversary events are always just, we always have something special going on with those, as we did last year and the year before and the year before. So that's going to be July. Let me see, what's the date this year? June's going to be on the 21st. July is going to be on the 26th this year. So the first fights we ever had at the Scrapyard were July 25th, 2020. Okay, what equipment gear do I need to bring for a boxing fight? Bring your own hand wraps and a mouthpiece and a groin protector if you want the groin protector. Next fight, January 25th. Okay. January 25th. How many events are there per year? We do 12 a year. At least 12 a year. Yeah. I want to say we're also thinking about doing another invasion this year. We're up in Gig Harbor, Washington State. We get people flying in from everywhere: New Jersey, New York, Florida, California, Vegas. I mean, people fly in from everywhere you could think of to fight at the Scrapyard, even out of the country: Canada, Colombia, Mexico. It's becoming a real destination for a lot of people. I've had people tell me that they chose this over going to Disneyland, which is amazing. No problem, man. Yeah. Just join our Facebook group, and when you're ready, sign up. We'd love to have you out. So anyway, we're thinking about doing an invasion next year at some point. I don't have the date locked in or anything like that. I still have to talk to my people about it, but we're thinking, I'm not going to tell you where, but we're going to invade one of the other branches. Big secret stuff. Yeah. Not going to talk about it right now, other than it's a possibility. So I know you guys are not part of the East Coast, but you excited for death sentence being? Yes, I am actually. I think that's cool. I think that's cool. And yeah, we are part of the East Coast. I mean, we're a branch of Street Beefs. So we're as affiliated with them as any of the other branches. I've never met Death Sentence personally, but I've actually never met Mighty Mouse either. Mighty Mouse lives here. Mighty Mouse probably lives 30 minutes away from me somewhere, and I've never met him. I just haven't been able to get in touch with him for whatever reason. I've sent him a message on Instagram, but I would honestly love to meet Mighty Mouse someday. I actually saw him fight when he was just coming up, and when he was a lot younger. I saw him fight I think it was an amateur show at a high school. And nobody knew who he was on the big scene yet, because he hadn't broken out. It's way before he was a UFC champion, before he became the GOAT, before he went to ONE. So yeah, I'd love to meet him someday. I'd love to have them come out to the yard. How many people can I bring with me to the event? So this is how the guest slash signups work for the Scrapyard. If you're a fighter, you're allowed to bring one person. So if you are a fighter and you're like, my friend wants to fight, well, then that's two people that are signing up. So that's technically they could each bring a person. You could each bring a person with you. So, I mean, every fighter's allowed to bring one person. So if you bring another fighter, they're allowed to bring another person. So if you have like a few friends that are signing up, then, three fighters and 6 people could come out. You don't have to bring, they don't each have to bring an extra person with them, but you guys are allowed to. Let me see if I got anything for you. We're gonna be changing up the criteria a little bit. Fighter of the year. So when we go to do the voting next year for the 2025 Fighter of the Year, it's going to be probably a panel of judges, a large panel, and we're going to go over everything in detail. What about my corner? Your corner is your +1. What would be the process to just come and watch? Unfortunately, we don't have spectator slots opened up for anybody. Sometimes you can get a hold of me like in the winter, like November, December, and ask me to come out, and I might have an opening. And it doesn't cost anything, and there's no like tickets or anything like that. It never costs any money to come out here. As far as like the Scrapyard never charges anybody anything. So there's no ticket sales or nothing like that. If you know somebody that wants to fight, if you say, well, I got a friend that I could get out here that he'd be willing to sign up, well, then you could be his +1, and then you could be there. You could come out and watch. King Kai, what's up? Good. Merry Christmas, man. So yeah, we're just trying to keep the numbers, the numbers of people that are just coming out to watch down. And it's not that we don't want our fans to be able to see it live. It's just that we don't have the space. And listen, we're going to do something in the future someday where it's going to be a public event and it's going to be open up to anybody that wants to come out. Okay. So keep that on the back burner in your mind, that someday you might be able to just come out and watch a Scrapyard event. It might not be exactly the same as a Scrapyard. It might be amateur stuff. I don't know yet. There's still a lot of planning that goes on with what we do, but I'm open to a lot of stuff. I'm very motivated to create new opportunities and just do new things out here. So I'm super excited about 2025. And, speaking of fighters going to the UK, we got King Kai. He just popped in. He's one of the fighters chosen to go over to the UK. Like I said, we swapped over to going out in a different date. But yeah, big things coming at the Scrapyard. Documentary, something going on. Something else going on that I don't want to speak on too much because I don't like to overpromise and underdeliver. I like to, clue you guys in that some stuff's going to happen, and then once it's locked in and I know what's going to happen, to let you know, because I don't like making false promises. I don't like getting people's hopes up. But just know that if I say something's in the works, something big, just expect in the future that I'm gonna mention it. I'm gonna talk about it, and it's gonna be exciting. So that's all I got. I will probably be, going live here again, maybe doing a Kicking It with Chicken before the end of the new year, maybe right around the new year. I don't know. It could be fun. Bring on some people. King Jamie, hey Firechicken, hope you had a great new year, brother. Hope you have a great new year. I do as well. I hope you do, King Jamie, King Kai, every other king that's in here. Appreciate each and every one of you, fighters, fans, friends. This community has grown so much in the last 4 years. And it's just, if I sit back and really think about like how many fighters and people have benefited from meeting new people and having a reason to train and better their lives, it really just is mind-blowing that it's affected so many people. And I really feel, what's up, Paj man, um it really just, I think that with the documentary coming out, you guys that don't get to see it firsthand at the events are going to see what we're all about. You guys are going to see what the scrapyard really means, how we help people, and a different level. Okay. Cause we all know it out here, but you guys are just seeing the surface of it. You guys just see the, you guys just see what everybody else sees. So yeah, there's a lot more to it than what you see. I'll just say that. All right. Again, thank you all for tuning in to this little miniature Kicking It with Chicken, or 15 minutes to 32 minutes with Firechicken, whatever one you want to go with there. But if you're needing to email me, it's scrapyardfighting@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram. I do check messages on Instagram. And I'm also on Facebook, Steve Hagara, Hagara, 107,000 followers. I'm not hard to find. So if you need me, hit me up. Peace out, everybody.